Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. Starting from the 5. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Trucks a defender. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. They put a receiver in motion right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's to the rookie at Michigan State. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Connects with him down the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Slot man motioned over. Off the play fake. He'll throw. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Slot man's in motion right. From the red zone now. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 2-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. And goes to the hurry up here. Motioning one of the tight ends. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Patriots nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 38 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Quick throw completed by May. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
May now to throw on third. That heater is going to fall to the turf. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Genty on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Looking slant route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So we're through one. 7-3 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They're going to try and throw it here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now it's 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. And it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Now looking to throw. the grab in bounds, left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. We'll get 22 out of that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Genty from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay, ready?
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
14. Patriots 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. On the gun, it's May. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
To the air on 1st down, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up.
Yep, 45, here we go. Crazy, 85, crazy.
May now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Right, here we go, front.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He fires one deep down the right sideline. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs from the 37. Here's May on first and 10. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Ready up.
So first down from the 41. They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're throwing it. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they get this down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Zone read here and give to Mitchell. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's everything he has under this one. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Carlson to tack on the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First down throw for May. That's low and bounces short of his man. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So that brings up second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Hey, here we go, front. Hey, what's that?
Back to the air. It's May. Absolutely fires this one right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappy.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, what's that?
Now May coming off that pick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Raiders might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, what better way to follow up one interception And by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Motion.
May. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down from the 42. Here's May to the air. Fits it through the middle. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but they still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. A pickup of 17. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Crazy. No, what's that?
Throwing is May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Yes, sir.
Here's May again. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's going well so far. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Let's go.
Back to Jency. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Throwing now, off the play action. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Like it,
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Shotgun give here to Jency. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Milton Williams making the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Motion man sent left. Another give here to Jency. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing third and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Carlson's kick is good. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give them a first down. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with walking the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So now, following the penalty, here's first and goal.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch made. It gets forward for about 3 yards, so taking advantage of the earlier penalty. We've got 2nd and 2 now.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
And they just get the play off. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
18, let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Third and long for him here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the 4th. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Carlson good on the extra points. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead.
Patriots 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. And off headed left, Henderson. Through the defense it goes, room to burn. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Viking 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Giving this to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down, they need 7.
70 Rangers, 70! 60 Eagles, 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
What's that? Ready, what's up?
May now from the gun. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
And they pick him off again! And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. They could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
This Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
What's that?
Back to work they go after the interception. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd and 10. Here's May. He's looking deep once again. And they pick him off again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Raiders regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Raiders close to picking up their 5th win. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Straight ahead with Genty. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle by Leo Chanel. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
On 3rd down, Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And down he goes. Raiders got it. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 24-yard line.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Hey, here goes tonight.
On the gun, it's May. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
You got this. Let's win. Hey, what's that?
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. line up the design keeper. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.